Seabird 198, one localizer established, descend RS.
One steps on localizer, send RS, 1.
Seabird 198, could you give me a wind check, please?
Showing 240.
Swing in a little bit, so.
To BLT.
Check.
Secretary construction. Quick reference handbook. And weight and balance, chapter 2.
We can take this one. So this delegation of authority just shows that I'm acting on behalf of the Boeing company and have signing authority for all the documents.
I'd like to congratulate you. Successful delivery of 787-9 aircraft.
Thank you very much. It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to work with Boeing. We hope we continue this business relation for many years to come.
Yes, it would be
And of
excellent.
course, with you guys. It's a pleasure to work with you. This is our second round. More to come.
Okay, and on cabin 3, all right.
We'll cut.
On cabin 3, we'll cut. Yes, there we go. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Captain.
Pleasure.
Okay.
So I'm the Everett Delivery Center Vice President. And we're glad that we were able to have your airplane go to Washington, D.C. there
Yes.
for the static display.
Thank you.
Did you get to see that?
I was there, yes. Thank you for arranging
I know,
it.
I was going to say I wanted to go with it.
You
to
should have.
Make sure that it made it there just
No,
fine,
no,
but
they did a great job
Oh,
and,
good.
and very nice event.
good. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
It
Thank
displayed very well.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Yes.
you. So,
And we appreciate all the work that you did, Kathy, in helping us to get there.
I love it. This is a great day, and I'm really happy to be here for the delivery.
Thank
Yes.
you.
And to celebrate with
I will
you.
hopefully come back for more.
Yes.
You have at least a few more, right?
And more.
3 more.
Yeah, we have 3 more.
Yes.
Yep, 3 more.
But he wants more.
Of course he wants more.
We
He
want
always
more.
want more. We want more. Yes. I was the early production leader on the 787.
Oh, wow.
I actually went back to Italy about, well, how many years ago was that? Back in 2007, and helped Alenia build the first fuselages, and then followed the guy here.
It's very popular now.
So thank you for washing it today.
Oh, the rain.
And washed it yesterday.
We're delighted to be here at the Boeing Delivery Center to pick up our 7th Dreamliner, a plane we've dedicated to the 70th anniversary of Gulf Air, and we've decided to paint in the older livery of Gulf Air. This would be another addition to our fleet, and it will be a plane that we will use extensively in the expansion of our network in Gulf Air. سعيدين بتواجدنا اليوم في مركز تسليم الطائرات لشركة بوينغ، وذلك لاستلام الطائرة السابعة من أسطول دريملاينر 787. هذه الطائرة تم تدشينها بصبغة من الماضي، وذلك احتفالا بمرور 70 سنة على تأسيس شركة طيران الخليج. سوف تضيف هذه الطائرة المزيد من الخطوط الجديدة التي سوف تطلقها الشركة في المستقبل القريب، ونطمح إن شاء الله الحصول على المزيد من هذه الطائرات لتوسعة الشبكة أكثر وأكثر.
Hi everyone, this is Just Planes. My name is Yusuf Akbari, and today I'm going to take you through the walk around for the beautiful, unique Gulf Air 787, which is the anniversary of 70 years. And I will talk you through. We've just finished the ceremonial of cutting the ribbon, had nice photos as well. It's a bit chilly. I'm wearing the full uniform. Let's go. So in the beginning we start from this side, and we have to see that everything is clear. It's a beautiful aircraft, carbon fiber, it's very slick, very smooth. So everything is very obvious and clear. And even the colors looks really nice from close. This is the ground power, it is on. We just check the wheels. And the most important thing, we check the pitot and the angle of attack, and they're all in place. And going to look at the nose. Wipers there. Yeah, the gold color is even beautiful. Coming underneath here, we check that the parking brake is on. Those lights are on. Wheel conditions and the whole condition of this bay looks absolutely new. Beautiful. Good. Coming this side too as well, we have to check the same things, the pitots. And just taking a general look at the aircraft from outside. There's no scratches, beautiful, the livery is amazing. And Gulf Air reminds me of the golden days, which are hopefully coming back. This aircraft is unique, which it has the electrical air conditioning. So we have two inlets for the air conditioning. Checking the leading edge. Underneath the wing, no leaks, nothing, and brand new brakes, brand new tires. Everything is in place. Those has to be removed before the flight. We'll make sure the engineer will remove them. Looking at the engine, cowling is closed, leading edge it's intact. Yeah, this is how windy it is. That's the fan turning the other way around. This is unique for the 787. It's made, it reduces the noise. And the wings looks beautiful. It's one piece. The whole wing is only one piece. And there's few rivets, which makes the 787 unique. Wheel condition from the other side is good. You have to make sure all the panels are all closed and flush with the fuselage. Those two are open for the air conditioning outlets. And I'm just going to have a look at this beautiful 70 years anniversary of Gulf Air with Bahrain flag, with the Formula One and the beautiful old livery again logo at the tail of the aircraft. It's a Golden Falcon, that's it. And the beautiful 787 marking the 70 years anniversary. And it's on today, 21st of October 2019. It's going to do the first flight to Bahrain International Airport. It's going to take us around 14 hours and 30 minutes, and we're going to enjoy every minute in this aircraft. APU. And from the other side again, it just looks gorgeous. From everywhere you look at it, it's just beautiful, absolutely stunning. And the 70th anniversary is made in red, which is a unique color of Bahrain flag. Now we're going to go through the same thing here. Look at the wing, check the wheels, check the brakes. Everything is brand new in place. Pins are still there. They have to be removed again from the other side. Those brakes are made by Lamborghini design, which are again state-of-the-art technology. The engine, look at the leading edge of this aircraft. Everything is okay, is in place. We have to mark the registration as well for this aircraft, which is going to be the only one with this livery. Alpha 9 Charlie Foxtrot Golf. And probably the same here, and there's no wind at this side. It's quite, not warm, but not windy here. All right, everything looks in place. Everything looks brand new. And we're looking forward for flying this beauty.
And you're going to head to the north or to the south end?
North.
Copy.
Confirm they're going to show us the pin?
So we're not going to show you all 6 pins until we'll show you all the pins once we're ready for engine start at the north end. You're not cleared for engine start here.
Thank you. All copied.
So we'll push you back. We'll take you to the north end. When we disconnect from the tug, we'll pull the last 2 pins and we'll show you all 6 pins and let you do your engine start.
Roger, that's copied. Thank you. You can come us push back.
Do you see any airplane parked on Alpha 1? Is cleared already?
We've already cleared it.
Thank you.
Okie dokie, parking brake is set on. Let me know once you have the pins off so we can see them before we start.
Roger, we'll have all 6 on the left side.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm counting 6, ground.
Roger that, thank you. We'll let the tug get clear and I'll clear you for an engine start.
Okay, standing by.
Flight deck ground, you're clear for an engine start.
Okay, starting right and left.
Clear.
Starting left.
Clear left. Clean start on right.
ايه باليناح.
Rotation on the left.
Thank you, ground. بارد لأن لا.
Okay. الطيارة واقفة من زمان.
Rotation on the left.
شوف الاويل كوانتيتي نزل ها 116.
كولد بيرجع عقب. كولد سوكت. كولد سوك. لأن الفيول بعد أبرد يصير لا. Okay, ground. 2 good start. Hand signals at the left. We'll have to maintain our position for about 5 minutes for the engines to warm up before we depart.
Affirmative. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a safe flight home.
Thank you. So stay close by so I can have eye contact with you.
Roger. I'll be off your left.
Thank you. Okay, I think we're good, TJ. By the time we get in.
Yeah, 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
And Boeing Everett, Gulf Air 9012, changing to ground.
Gulf Air 9012, Boeing Everett, roger. Have a good flight.
Thank you, bye-bye. Everett ground, Gulf Air 9012, ready for departure, 16 right.
Gulf Air 9012, heavy ping, Ground, roger, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha. Verify information, Charlie.
Information Charlie and QNH 3015, taxi, hold point to Alpha 1, Gulf Air 9012.
Gulf Air 9012, heavy, roger.
خلي تركب مالكون.
That's your 5 minutes done.
Yeah, 15 seconds to go.
To hold short, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the gate looks clear. I have green lights, red lights.
Paying ground, Horizon 28, 27, clearing Alpha 5. Horizon 28, 27, paying ground, good afternoon, taxi, parking via Alpha Charlie. Park Alpha Charlie, Horizon 28, 27.
Gulf, we could have gone. We could have gone there, لا?
No, we cannot.
ما تقدر؟
No. Not authorized unless you coordinate with them. خلي الناب لايت on.
Badge.
Gulf Air 9012 heavy, hold short of ILS critical area.
Hold short of ILS critical area, Gulf Air 9012, holding position.
Bit of rain around us.
I have terrain.
I have terrain on the left as well. On lineup, I'll take a bit of power before I release the brakes just to make sure spooling is okay. Huh? وshort runway بعد يعني.
Staying ground, Horizon 2742, ready taxi with Charlie.
Horizon 2742, paying ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Charlie Alpha.
16 right, Charlie Alpha, Horizon 2742.
Gulf Air 9012 heavy, if you're ready to go, contact tower 132.95.
132
905.
95, Gulf Air 9012, ready, bye-bye. And Everett Tower, Gulf Air 9012, ready for departure. 16 right.
Gulf Air 9012 heavy, Payne Tower, standby waiting IFR release, Cessna traffic 4 mile final.
Roger, hold position, Gulf Air 9012. And Gulf Air 9012, possible to proceed to Alpha 1?
أساس ينزل
Gulf Air 9012 heavy, affirmative, pull up to the hold short lines, runway 16 right at Alpha 1.
Roger, pull forward to Alpha 1, Gulf Air 9012. Just be advised, if the call V1 comes, the rotate will come slightly later because of the difference
because of the width,
speed.
yeah. Noted, thank you.
Gulf Air 9012 heavy, you can begin pulling up to the hold short lines, runway 16 right at Alpha 1.
Oh, pulling forward, Gulf Air 9012. Even though if you go other side, it's the same. And you cannot take off from there.
Yeah.
Traffic inside.
Contact.
Hail wind.
Gulf Air 9012, heavy, runway 16 right at Alpha 1 intersection, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, Gulf Air 9012 from Alpha 1.
Gulf Air 9012, heavy, wind 130 at 9er, gust 15, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
16 right, clear for takeoff, Gulf Air 9012.
And left. Checklist complete.
Clear right.
Runway heading 3000.
Affirmative.
Horizon Air 2742, you're now holding for wake turbulence separation.
2742.
Thrust reference.
Check. And thrust set.
Check.
Let me know if you need the wiper.
I'll take it on.
Wiper on?
Wiper on.
128.
Check.
Rotate.
Wiper off.
And positive rate.
Gear up. Autopilot engaged.
And heading.
And speed heading.
Gulf Air 9012 heavy, contact departure 128.5.
1285, Gulf Air 9012 heavy. Good day. 1,000 feet to go.
Checked. I'll help her. It's captured. Alt cap.
Check.
Flaps 5.
6 right, clear for takeoff, Gulf Air 9012. Clear right.
And left. Checklist complete.
Clear right.
Runway heading 3000.
Affirmative. I don't see her now. Oh, she's there at the balcony.
That's the wave.
Thrust reference.
Check. And thrust set.
Check.
Let me know if you need the wiper.
I'll take it on.
Wiper on?
Wiper on.
128.
Check.
P1. Rotate.
Wiper off.
And positive rate.
Gear up. Autopilot engaged.
And heading.
Speed heading. Out.
Wait 5 Gulf Air 902 heavy. Heading. Departure Gulf Air 9012, maintaining 3000.
Gulf Air 9012, heavy Seattle departure, radar contact, turn left heading 070.
Left 070 Gulf Air 9012.
November 3 Sierra Juliet, contact Boeing Tower 120.6, good day.
Still, you have to increase the speed. Okay. Looks fine.
And I'll take flaps up. Shit. Bit of turbulence.
November 121, turn left heading 080.
I'll go 250.
Turn left heading 080.
After takeoff checks.
November 52 Zulu, contact Renton Tower, good day.
After takeoff
Contact Renton Tower, good day, 52 Zulu.
Check.
Gulf Air 9012, heavy, turn left direct Alps, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 5,000.
Climb maintain 5000 direct to Alpsea Gulf Air 9012.
November 121, turn left heading 3.
And Seattle Center Gulf Air 9012 heavy, passing 6800, climbing 15,000.
Gulf Air 9012, Seattle Center, climb and maintain for level 220 and have a short amendment to your route, advise ready to copy.
Roger, Gulf Air 9012, climb flight level 220 and standby.
Standby, Khaled.
Rider 56, descend and maintain 10,000 with the altimeter 3012.
Khaled.
Okay. I'm Alter Leon?
Hey.
Okay. Okay, I've just closed.
Delta 142, contact Vancouver Center 133.7.
33.7 for Vancouver, Delta 142.
As expected. I'm on climb 2. I'm going to go for full climb. Let's get out of it.
Good idea.
Plus 10. بنطلعك من جريب.
Seattle Center, WestJet 1789, flight level 360.
WestJet 1789, Seattle Center, descendant pilots, discretion maintain for level 28.
Set our discretion to flight level 280, WestJet 1789.
So back to climb 220. I'm ready to
that's
copy.
10,000. Lights off.
Yeah.
And engine anti-ice is on.
Check, noted, in clouds, temperature is low.
And if you want turbulence speed, it's 290.
I'll actually do that until we're clear. Accelerating 290.
Gulf Air 9012, ready to copy amendments clearance.
Gulf Air 9012, clear direct to Oldie, that's Foxtrot, Oscar, Lima, Delta, Yankee, then direct Yankee, X-ray, Charlie. Rest of route unchanged.
Heading select.
Verify, please.
Verify, execute, execute. LNAV selected.
United 1743, contact Seattle Center 128.3. Good day.
Anti-ice remain on, wing and engine.
تقريبا ساعة 3.
But hopefully we improve. $53.
Rider 56, contact would be 118.2. Good day.
So 18,000 transition. So this is our route. We departed Seattle. We're just entering Canada. We're going to fly all the way towards the north. So this is the globe. So we're shooting up and then back south towards Northern Europe. So this is England, we're flying well above it. And then taking the normal path over Turkey and Iraq to Bahrain. See, the world is in your fingers. So this is the aircraft position, this white triangle. This is traffic to our right, climbing. He is 7,700 above us. This traffic to our left is the same level at this time. These Sayans are airfields that we could actually use if we needed to. And this is a prediction of when we're going to reach. Go ahead.
Gulf Air 9012, climb level 370.
370, Gulf Air 9012. So as you heard us just now, we've been cleared flight level 370. You see how this yellow arc is going to change now? Because the aircraft is trying to recalculate our top of climb. This distance here, 80, is the distance from the aircraft. So we're kind of looking ahead of the aircraft. So now we are on a right turn. Unfortunately, we are in clouds, IMC, so you can't see much. But this is why we have an ADI, because realistically, if you look outside now, you wouldn't know if you're upside down, sideways, or what's going on. You're totally blinded from the outside. This is why pilots have to be very familiar with the instruments flying. So this is where this ADI becomes handy, because we know now the brown is the ground, if you like, and the blue is the sky. So we're following the flight director here, and it's helping us climb the aircraft. This is our speed, and this is the altitude we're just passing, 26,000 feet. We're going to climb to 37,000 feet, and this small needle here on the right hand side shows us the rate of climb. Down here we are looking at terrain, and on this side we're looking at weather. These are the engines. So we've got Rolls-Royce engines, 1000. We are using what we call reduced climb, so we can have full thrust to give us the maximum performance climb, but obviously we try to save fuel and look after the engine. So when high rate of climb is not required, we reduce the thrust a little bit, so we have climb like it is now, comfortably climbing at 1,000. So passengers in the cabin are comfortable with that climb rather than quite a sharp or high angle of attack. So at the moment, because we are flying in clouds, we have icing conditions. So we have engine anti-ice on, which is the green bit. I don't know how much you can see, but it's where the pin is. And we are warming our wings as well because of the icing conditions, which is here, wing anti-ice on. And then this is the engine temperature. We call it exhaust gas temperature. And then this is the second turbine, third turbine. We're looking at the fuel flow, oil pressure, oil temperature, quality, and we can even monitor the vibrations. Hi guys, welcome to the flight deck again. Well, we made it. We took off from the Boeing field. Today we are using runway 16, so basically southerly direction. Initially it was raining, as you have seen in the takeoff, but it was all safe. We had to calculate all the numbers for the speeds, for rotation and so forth. And then we started climbing out. The initial climb we had a bit of turbulence. I hope it didn't worry you too much. We actually had to increase our power and try to punch through the clouds. The ceiling of the clouds today was 30,000 feet. At the moment we're cruising at 37,000 feet over Canada. It's just getting dark ahead of us. However, to our left behind us at the US, kind of still light. But hopefully we do, as we progress, it's going to get darker. We've got a strong tailwind. Initially was about 142 knots. It had died down a little bit as we are quite high north. We are at about latitude of 67 north. The wind at the moment is 235 direction and 30 knots, but it's helping us, pushing us along the route. Weather is fine looking forward, all under control. I hope you enjoyed the view to the right and the left of the aircraft with this big windows on the Dreamliner, the 787. And of course Gulf Air has the latest entertainment system as well as the flight details, so you can actually do the selection at your own seat to see different views right of the aircraft, cockpit view, left side and so forth. So you can see the progress of the aircraft as it flies away. Today's flight is going to be 14 and a half hours. So this is our flight number on top, Gulf Air 9012. Usually Gulf Air uses 3 numbers, but the special flights like delivery or positioning flights, we use 4 digits. And then it gives us the different codes that we use to communicate with ATC. But of course each aircraft has a tail number specifically to that aircraft. Ours today is Alpha 9 Charlie Fox Golf. And we took off, these are just the times and dates, but we have been flying for 2 hours and 12 minutes, which is that number there. So we still have good 12 hours to go. So we are in early stages of the flight at the moment. So this is our departure point, which is the west coast of the United States. And this is the Pine Field in Everett, Boeing Field, that's what they call it. We departed from the Boeing Field heading to the east, and then straight away we started heading towards the north, which is what you can see down here. The blue line is our track that we will be following this evening. So at the moment we are over flying Canada, and we're going to continue flying quite high north. So I've zoomed out at the moment, and you can see the cross Atlantic. These are the organized tracks. We are flying a random route. So this is where we are. I'll zoom in again. We're going to fly over Iceland, Greenland, and then drop south after that, north of England into the northern Europe, all the way to Eastern Europe, and then into Turkey, part of Iraq, all the way. I'm going to zoom in here a bit, all the way until we come over Kuwait into Bahrain. So it's a long route, and the only way you can see it is if we do this. You can see how long the route is, or the flight is. This is of course the globe of Earth. So as you can see, it's almost halfway through Earth, going from the United States all the way to Bahrain. Out here in this part of the world, you know, the routes are quite efficient. We actually try to fly Great Circle, what we call Great Circle, which is the shortest distance between 2 points over Earth. Because if you fly in parallel to the Earth surface, it's going to be longer distance. So what we do is we use Great Circle technology, which is possible nowadays using the GPS and the latest technology we have. However, once we get to Europe, it's quite busy, so we have to fly airways, sometimes not very efficient, but they look after the safety of aircrafts and traffic. Okay, so Europe uses quite busy skies, so we do not necessarily use the most efficient routes, because sometimes we have fly different airways to protect different aircrafts from different areas. So and then passing Turkey. Turkey is quite straightforward today. It's a good routing. Will take us from west to east, and then dropping over Iraq, Baghdad and Kuwait. The weather forecast is good all the way, so it's an enjoyable flight. I'm not sure if there's a possibility that we might see a little bit of the northern lights somewhere around in this area, but we'll yet to see if it gets dark enough or not. One of the advantages about the Dreamliner, and it's something I really enjoy, is the fact that the fuselage is made out of carbon fiber, and the carbon fiber is much stronger than the traditional way to build airplanes, which was the aluminum methods. So this fuselage is able to sustain much more differential pressure, which means for the passenger, if you can imagine, if you climb and stay at the peak of a mountain of 6,000 versus 8,000. Now, as you know, as we climb these mountains, the air and the oxygen is reduced. So we can relate that straight away to the airplane. So at the moment, this aircraft, because the fuselage is so strong, we are able to maintain a much lower cabin altitude, which means there's more oxygen, and it is really comfortable for passengers. Older airplanes at this altitude of 37,000 feet, traditionally they'll be around 8,000 feet cabin altitude. So it's quite a difference, especially if you look at the number of hours you're going to spend in this airplane. So for us today, 14 and a half hours at 6,000 versus 14 and a half hour at 8,000 feet. That gives you the difference on how tired and fatigued you will be on reaching your destination. So I really like that feature in the Dreamliner. It's great. So this is our cabin altitude, which is sitting at 6,000. Rate of climb or descent is 0 because we are maintaining altitude. And this is the interesting one, which is the differential pressure between inside the cabin and the atmospheric pressure. And this just shows you we've got two big valves allowing air to exit the aircraft. So we're constantly renewing a little bit of air to keep the air fresh. So these are the valves that control how much air exits the cabin, because we get air pumped into the cabin through our engines and some of it leaves the cabin, but we're always maintaining that 6,000 there. Okay, so this is where the aircraft is. We are just coming over, starting to fly over parts of the water over Canada. This is the aircraft in this magenta triangle. Those lights you just filmed will be some city or some little town to the left of us somewhere here. And we're moving and zooming along to cross the Atlantic soon enough. I've just spotted an interesting star selection, which is where the northern star, and this is what you would be looking for. It looks like a pan, so you've got these stars looking like that. So if you can imagine, there is a pattern like that, and this is the Big Bear, and they point to the northern star. So you're going to film it now, and I'll hopefully be able to show you the big pan or the northern star. Okay folks, we are just flying away, still heading towards Bahrain. It's getting really dark out there. At the moment we can't see much, so I'm gonna say to you it's time to have a little break, have a little rest, and come back when it gets bright again, and we'll see what we can see out there.